Hi, this is Scot McBeath with Comic Excitement Convention YouTube channel. I am here at WonderCon on March 29th here in Anaheim, California. And I am here with Scot, and same name, but not entirely the same name. So I will let him take over and tell you what he is all about.
Thank you, Scott. My name is Scot T. Barnes, so SCOTTT-BARNES, and I write dark fantasy primarily. So I'm here at WonderCon. I've got two books. One is contemporary and set in Baja. It's got a very Mexican Gothic sort of feel to it. And the other is more of a Lord of the Rings sort of epic fantasy called Chaos Woods.
Okay, before we even go any further, we'll go right back into that. If folks are interested in finding out more about you and, very importantly, maybe getting one of your books, how do they go about doing that?
My books are available on all the platforms, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, you name it. And my newsletter, which I'm very good about sending out, is at scottbarnes.com. And then you've seen Instagram and Facebook as well.
Okay, I'll go back to you. I scanned a couple of books. If you wish to go back to, talking about the books and showing it at the same time, just go ahead and do that. But
okay. So Chaos Woods is my most recent. It's part of a series, and it takes place in a world where all of the races have magic except for humans, and the heroine finds a magical mask and ends up making things a lot worse for humans than it were before.
Okay.
And when I talk about dark fantasy, for me, that means there's a lot of dread in it. So that's the three beats I like to hit are wonder and action and dread. So sort of like Alfred Hitchcock, there's a killer at the top of the stairs.
All right.
And the hero's going to go up anyway, even though you don't want him to.
Now, I am, in our background here, this is reminding me of a video that I saw that went viral with a young lady in the background on the other side.
Okay.
But
we definitely have some helpers in the booth here, and she has so much energy.
So, all right. So rolling on here.
Yeah, so that's me, and there's a story I kind of wanted to tell at WonderCon because it's why we're here, all of us authors and artists. I had a young man come yesterday named William. He was very interested in Chaos Woods. We talked a lot about it, but he said, I will be back, which generally means no thanks. But right at closing time, he came back, bought the book, and we were just chatting a little bit. And I said, what other cool things did you buy? And he said, this was it. This was the most interesting thing, and I only had $20 to spend. And that was so flattering. I know I literally blushed because, there's so much interesting stuff here. And yet he waited the entire con to buy my book. So
wow,
that was really thrilling for me.
Now, you had mentioned earlier to me something about a competition.
The Writers of the Future contest is one of the most prestigious awards in science fiction and fantasy because it's completely blind. So you send in a short story, it's quarterly, and they remove your name. The judges don't know who wrote it, they don't know anything about it. It is amateur competition, so if you sold more than 5,000 books, you're not allowed to enter. And then it's judged. I was a winner. Volume 28 was the anthology. I think it was 2011. And they have a giant gala celebration in Hollywood. One of the people from American Idol, I think she was a third place winner, was the singer at my event, and they really treat you like a king. So that was quite an honor, and it really started my career as an author.
Fantastic. Now, is there anything else that you'd like to kind of show folks and dig into a bit?
Well, I'll just pull up this cover. I'm not sure if you caught it. So I think, in a way, this is a more unique book because it's contemporary. The point of view is both in 1967 with the girl's grandmother when she was a teenager, and then the teenager in present day. And the two point of views kind of go crashing together in present day when they have to fight side by side to defeat the villain. So this one was more unique, but I used to live in Mexico, and I just have a real affinity for the culture down there. So this was a lot of fun.
And anything else you'd like to add, or should we go to your how folks can find out more about you and
this feels like the
what
job
you have?
interviews. I've never had one final thing to add. So yeah, I mean, I'd love to connect with all of you.
How can people do that on social media?
On social media, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on Scot T Barnes, Scott.T.Barnes_writer. And at Facebook, I'm at Scott, an author, Scot T Barnes.
And then if you want to buy a book, Amazon store is the way to go?
Amazon is the most common way, but I'm on all the platforms, yes.
Okay, fantastic. Scott, thank you very much.
Thank you, Scott.